Hello and welcome, or should I say こんにちわ to ようこそ to Tokyo Station. Today we're taking a ride on Japan's fastest and most luxurious Shinkansen, JR East's GranClass Hayabusa. Our journey begins at the one and only Tokyo Station. The historic station first opened on December 20th, 1914 with just 4 tracks, only 2 of which were electrified. The station saw countless developments over the next century, with the opening of the Yaesu side of the station in 1929, the opening of the Tokaido Shinkansen in 1964, and the opening of the Tohoku Shinkansen in 1991, to name a few. The north and south entrances on the Marunouchi side of the station feature beautiful domed atriums, welcoming passengers into the halls of Tokyo Station. To the average tourist, Tokyo Station is labyrinthian to say the least. With multiple levels, countless side tunnels, and low ceilings, navigating this beast of a station is often difficult even with a map. Despite its size and connections to 6 Shinkansen lines from both JR East and JR Central, Tokyo Station isn't actually the busiest station in Japan. That title, and in fact the title for world's busiest station, is held by Shinjuku Station on the other side of Tokyo, serving over 3.6 million passengers daily. Tokyo Station still serves an unreal 1.1 million passengers, but that's nothing compared to Shinjuku. The signs for the Shinkansen tracks are obvious and easy to follow, pointing us toward the gate line. We'll be traveling up to Sendai on Hayabusa 27, bound for Shin-Hakodate-Hokuto. Grand class on today's train costs 20,310 yen, or about 127 USD. Arriving at track level, we meet our beautiful Shinkansen train. This is a JR East E5 Shinkansen. Rated for a top speed of 320 km an hour or 200 miles per hour, the E5 features a distinct 15-meter long nose to help dissipate the shockwaves generated from passing through tunnels at high speeds. Paired to our E5 Hayabusa is an E6 train set operating a Komachi service bound for Akita. It's common for Tohoku Shinkansen trains to operate as coupled pairs on the southern portion of the line before decoupling to break off to their final destinations. Despite sharing the same train number, the two operate as individual trains and are booked separately from one another. The cleaning process of our arriving train wraps up right on time, and boarding begins for Hayabusa 27. Grand class on E5 trains is located in car 10, the Grand class logo indicating we're in the right place. Stepping on board, we enter the absolutely incredible Grand class cabin. Grand class is the highest service class on any Shinkansen around Japan, and is operated in an exclusive 2x1 configuration. We'll be traveling in seat 1A, a window seat on the solo side of the train. Departure is, as expected, perfectly on time, our train rolling out of Tokyo to begin our 200-mile-per-hour journey north. As we pull out of Tokyo, let's take a quick look at our journey up to Sendai. Our journey begins winding our way north out of Tokyo, our train making its only intermediate stops in Ueno and Omiya before leaving the cityscape behind. Once out of Tokyo, it's full speed ahead, our non-stop Hayabusa reaching its top speed with ease. Utsunomiya, Koriyama, and Fukushima are all gone in the blink of an eye, our Hayabusa blitzing through Tochigi and Fukushima prefectures. We finally decelerate down from 200 miles per hour as we approach Sendai, our train pulling to a stop at our end of the line. We'll cover a total of 202 miles on our ride today, with a travel time of 1 hour and 32 minutes. The Grand class service begins almost as soon as we leave Tokyo. Grand class trains offer elevated service with a dedicated car attendant who comes through to hand out our welcome set. Each passenger receives a small bottle of water, a light snack of salami, a refreshing wet towel, and the menu for today's journey. GranClass passengers are offered a light meal and refreshments on board with a full suite of drinks to go with. The menu changes seasonally with both a Western and Japanese option. Departing Omiya, we're finally able to accelerate up to line speed. Oyama Station flashes by outside our window, our Hayabusa traveling at a little over 170 miles per hour. This is GranClass, the highest level of service on any Shinkansen. Operated in a 2x1, GranClass offers unparalleled quality, comfort, and ambiance, all while traveling at 200 miles per hour. The seats are easily the most impressive part of GranClass. Each row offers an immense amount of legroom, with more than enough space for even the tallest individuals. With the next row being so far away, both the seat back pocket and tray table have moved to beside the seats. Tucked away beside the magazine and safety card is a red bag, inside of which we find a pair of complimentary slippers. The quality is decent, but they're way too small for me. Paper shoehorns and blankets are also available upon request. Both the slippers and shoehorns can be kept by passengers, but JR East asks that passengers leave the blankets upon arrival. The tray table in our solo row extends out from the right armrest before folding out across the seat. A smaller drinks table is also available. Solo seat passengers will find an outlet built into the right armrest, with twin outlets found in the center of the double rows. Over-the-shoulder reading lights stick out from the seat, beyond which are the large and perfectly aligned windows. Above each side of the train are massive airline-style bins, helping give each passenger more room to stretch out with no bags at their feet. The control panel for our seat is found on the left armrest, and there is quite a lot to control. There's so much, in fact, that there's a whole card detailing how to use each seat. The controls include buttons for the backrest, seat bottom, and leg rest, which can either be controlled individually or all at once through the top two buttons. A lower leg rest extends from the seat, completing the transformation from upright to lounge chair. And that lounging position is quite impressive. JR East states that each seat can recline up to 45 degrees, which is more than enough to stay comfortable or even get some sleep on board. Because each seat is enclosed in its own shell, there's never any risk of intruding on another passenger, so everyone is free to recline as far as they like. The world outside is nothing but a blur as we fly north. Even though we're traveling insanely fast, the interior noise is relatively low, with the levels equivalent to a narrow-body jet. The speeds continue to climb as we pass Utsunomiya. Our train cleared onto the 200-mile-per-hour tracks of the Tohoku Shinkansen. Our car attendant soon comes back through the cabin to serve our light meal for today. I chose the Western fare, a glass of iced coffee, and a pound cake to snack on. Each meal comes with 4 compartments, each of a different dish. The selection today includes bamboo shoots and fava bean pesto, a rice risotto with Spanish mackerel, a beef and lily bulb shepherd's pie, and a strawberry cake for dessert. It's not a ton of food, but it's not meant to be, just a light snack to enhance the travel experience. And enhance it does. The flavors are wonderful, with each item just enough to enjoy but not too much to overdo it. Passengers can also request an additional snack, which in this case is either salami or pound cake. Being a premium service level, the GranClass Interiors are designed with luxury in mind. JR East designed the interiors using a mix of rich wood and metallic colors, paired with luxurious leather and wool, the cabin lined with a red carpet to add that extra premium quality. Each window of GranClass is lined by a metallic ring, backlit by LEDs. And there are LEDs everywhere. The entire cabin is lit by LEDs, with strips in the ceiling providing overhead light, while those around the windows accent the rest of the cabin. In JR East's words, GranClass features a quiet, peaceful interior, overflowing with luxury and sophistication, and I have to say, they certainly do. Only 4 Shinkansen lines offer GranClass: the Tohoku, Hokkaido, Hokuriku, and Joetsu. While we're traveling on the Tohoku and Hokkaido GranClass today, we'll have a look at the Hokuriku and Joetsu GranClass in a future video. The car behind GranClass is where we'll find the toilets and luggage storage for both Green and GranClass passengers. The accessible restroom is spacious and spotless, with a bidet-equipped toilet, sink, and numerous supportive rails and controls for passengers with disabilities. The standard restroom is just as clean, a full sink and vanity station conveniently located in the hallway. Each luggage rack, though narrow, has secure folding bars to keep bags in place during transit. Continuing down the train, we pass through what is normally considered first class, the Green car. The Green car features slightly larger seats with improved legroom and a quieter environment to enjoy the ride. Beyond the Green car is Standard Class, operated in a 3x2. This is the cheapest and easiest way to ride any Shinkansen, the seats for which are more than comfortable enough for any journey. Returning to the GranClass cabin, our train flies through Shiroishi-Zao station at 200 miles per hour, which from the outside looks unreal. It's not long after our flyby of Shiroishi-Zao that we begin decelerating for our arrival into Sendai. Sendai is a major station for trains on the Tohoku Shinkansen, with many trains originating or terminating here. As expected, the station stop is extremely quick for Train 27, the train pair pulling away from the platform to continue north towards Hokkaido. With our train gone and journey complete, it's time to bring today's video to a close. Next week, we'll be taking a ride on the Royal Gorge Railway, one of America's most stunning scenic railways. If you're new around here, I would really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button down below. It's totally free and it really helps support the channel. I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to my loyal patrons and members. Y'all are amazing and your incredible generosity is always greatly appreciated. If you too want your name in the video or just want to support the channel in more ways than one, then head on over to the links in the description below. But anyways, that's all I have for today. Thanks for riding with me, and I'll see you in the next one.